Welcome back everyone to Modded Minecraft 1.7. So at this point I'm kind of trying to decide where to proceed. Worked on the mob accelerator a bit and mostly just messing around, learning how to program with the GPU, make things like buttons on the monitor, stuff like that. Let me see if I can show what I've done. Just kind of been playing around trying to figure out how it all works exactly. So I can like draw a rectangle with some text on it, and that works well enough, I suppose. And that's about as far as I've gotten. I've had a pretty hard time getting it to do what I would expect. Can't even click on it yet at this point, but it'll get done. But this is actually usable with the way it's set up now. I can use a little program I wrote. So for example, I could do that to disable all the spawners, which are already disabled. I could do that to turn on the Enderman spawners. Not very intuitive, but it would work. So we should see some Endermen falling down here in a minute. Alright, now I can just leave that running. Can never have too many ender pearls, although I have a pretty good number as it is. Yeah. Okay, so Chaotic apparently felt the need to leave me a lot of litter boxes here, and these are kind of weird. You can right-click to pick them up and put them on your head, but then you can't right-click to put them down again. Oh, it looks like if you pick up a pet or try to, that works. But what I was doing before is I was just right-clicking on another litter box, and these are a little bit annoying, so I'm going to kill them because they are apparently entities. Oh, it actually dropped some pet essence. That is kind of weird. Okay, so I went and looked through NEI and kind of tried to figure out something I might want to do. And might like to mess around with the Fossils and Archaeology mod. I noticed that there's something called the Dinopedia, which looks like a book, which might be good to make. I want to try messing around with Equivalent Exchange 3 a little bit. It's a mod that has a lot of work in progress stuff, but I don't actually know what is just completely non-functional or partially functional. And then it could be fun to mess around with GalactiCraft too. I've never been to Mars before. I've been to the moon, but I never got any further than that. So it's something that might be fun to mess around with. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I went ahead and upgraded my Jetpack, and I made some darks. Well, it's just called dark armor. It's made from dark iron? Dark steel? Dark steel. Right. And I'll just grab my anvil and take it over there. I'm going to put these vibrant crystals on it so that it can run off of RF instead of taking durability damage. So I should have enough XP to do all of these. Wait, how many levels does it require? 10? Vibrant crystal plus 10 levels. Oh, I have to put it in one at a time. Okay. So we've got this now, and looks like the blue bar is for the charge. Alright. And I can just do this with all of them. They'll charge up because of my wireless charger, I assume. And there we go. And I assume that if I'm wearing them, they will also charge. Yeah. So just by coming to my base, I will recharge my armor. Look at me. I'm all snazzy looking. So I've got the Vibrant Jetpack now. This is pretty good. 10 million RF stored, 200 RF energy usage, and it is very fast. So let's go up to the... started working on another level here. I haven't done the floor pattern yet. But the hover mode is really good. You barely fall at all. Can you see how slowly I'm sinking? So that's going to make building a lot easier. And if you press control, you go really fast. So this is good. And this isn't even the top tier. There's one above this. It's the Dark Solarian Jetpack, which I could probably make, but I'll save that for a little bit later. Alright, I think that's all I've got for now. I guess I can get rid of this Invar armor, or whatever it is. Yeah, it was Invar. So I can put that in there. And I guess I'll come back whenever I have an idea of what else I want to do. Oh, I just noticed you can actually upgrade these with further levels of empowered, which I guess increases how much it can store. Yeah, it looks like with empowered 4 you can store 1 million RF, where currently I can only store 100,000. Oh, diamond level protection when powered. Cool. 50% damage absorbed by power. Alright, so it looks like I can craft these with basic capacitors and 10 levels to increase the empowered level. And I assume to get level 3 I'll need the double layered, and then level 4 the octatic. Alright, so it's the next day for me, and been working on upgrading the armor since I've felt like playing Minecraft some more. I discovered a little gem that I missed on Steam called Freedom Planet recently. If you know anything about the game, and know anything about how my channel started, it's not really any surprise I like it. It's a lot like the old Sonic the Hedgehog games. Okay, so Empowered 2 upgrades the power capacity from 100,000 to 150,000, and the damage absorbed from 50 to 60. Empowered 3 upgrades it to 250,000 RF and 75% damage absorbed. And unfortunately, doing this resets the charge on it, so it'll have to recharge completely, which is not really an issue. It's just kind of a minor irritation. Alright, gotta pick out levels. I don't know if I should just take out, like, all the levels I need at once. Like, I don't know if that has any negative effect. I really don't know. So I've just been taking out what I need at one time. Alright, so got Empowered 3. Now I just have to craft octatic capacitors and 20 levels, which shouldn't be an issue, especially since the mob accelerator gets XP for me. And I noticed something kind of interesting, and I labeled my travel anchors finally. The Killer Joes, I guess they count as players because you actually get the pet essence from the Killer Joes, which normally you can only get by killing things as a player. So the Killer Joe must be counting as a player when it goes to kill things. Also, I forgot to mention before, I made a QED and a Magnum Torch because I got tired of a dozen mobs tracking me while I was building this thing, so went ahead and just slapped down a Magnum Torch here. It doesn't interfere with spawners or anything like that, just normal mob spawns, so I don't have to worry about torching up this entire area. Okay, I've finished upgrading my armor here. And I noticed that there are some new upgrades available now. Previously, I think the helmet only had sound locator and night vision. Now it has solar, which requires a photovoltaic cell, which I guess is the one from Ender.io. So that could be good. And I bet there's another level here for this one. I forgot about these photovoltaic cells. They're kind of expensive compared to solar flux. Alright, let's see. What else was there? This one, I don't think has anything new. I think the speed bonus was available before. Could be wrong about that. And this jump bonus, that's new too. I'll have to play around with some of these. Alright, I've been messing around a little bit more with the dark steel armor. And we've got jump 3 and flippers on my boots. I haven't tried the flippers out yet. The jump boost is kind of nice. The first level gives you the ability to jump 2 blocks high, and then the second and third level give you like kind of like a double and a triple jump. It's kind of weird. You can't really use it when you're falling very well. The only effective way to use it is when you're rising. But I guess you can kind of like stay in air a bit longer if you want to. And with the dark boots, you also don't really have to worry about fall damage because it negates them at the cost of energy. And I put the solar upgrade, there are 2 levels of it, on my helmet. It's not very good. It generates power at a very, very slow rate, so not extremely useful, but I guess it's not a big deal. So let's see what the flippers do. I assume they let me swim faster, maybe. Doesn't feel like I'm moving any faster. Yeah, that doesn't really seem like it's done anything. Just using my jetpack is way more effective. And I believe there's also a speed boost that I could put on legs. That might be a good thing to have. Go away, Grasshopper. Oh, I hate grasshoppers. It says it's a cricket. It looks like a freaking grasshopper, not a cricket. You can die, because I don't like your kind. Let's see, is there anything else I have put on here or could put on here? I don't know, I think that's good enough for now. So let's see, have I done anything else over here? I know the item conduit is new. Put stuff in caches up there, as well as a chest that acts as a backup. And fluid conduits for the nutrient distillation whenever I make that. Kind of wonder if I could... No, I don't think there's any way I could jump up there. It would be kind of funny if I could. And the cobblestone is just temporary because I don't want random junk going in there. I want it all in a certain order to kind of line up with how the spawners are. And I actually wonder how many ender pearls I have in here. 241. Not bad. I have no idea what that is. 15 stacks? Something like that. Alright, well, I'm probably going to wrap up this episode. Gonna have to upload this for tomorrow. So, might as well just finish up. Might do more work on the mob accelerator next episode if I feel up to it. Just have to see how that goes. So, as always, don't forget you can subscribe if you haven't already and you want to keep up with my videos. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.